Hi guys, Grandpa P, the Science G here, and I'm going to give you a little lesson today. It's going to be on a force called centrifugal force. And centrifugal force is a force that's moving away from the center of rotation. For instance, there's the center, and let's say I was standing there at the center, and in my hand I had a string, and attached to the string is a ball. Now, if I took that string and started spinning it around, the ball would go in a circle. Let's say we're doing it in a clockwise manner, and the ball would stay out there in that path, that circular path, because of centrifugal force. That's the force moving out from the center. And the force is pushing that ball to stay right there in that path as I spin it around. Now, if I were to cut that string while it was in rotation, what would happen to the ball? Well, the ball would fly out into space, and it would move in the direction that the centrifugal force is pushing it to. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you two experiments about centrifugal force. Now, the force of gravity, and gravity is spelled Gravity, the force of gravity is a force that pulls everything to the center of the earth. So if you throw a ball up in the air, it's going to come down because gravity is pulling it towards the center of the earth. Gravity is a force that works against centrifugal force. Now, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to fill a bucket, a little bucket that I've got down here in the cellar, full of water, and I'm going to spin it around my head like this. Now, the centrifugal force will want to take that water out in this direction as I spin it, but gravity is going to want to pull that water down over my head. Well, if I keep the rotation going with the bucket, that water is not going to come out because centrifugal force is going to be pushing it up against the bottom of the bucket. And it will stay in the bucket and not fall on my head. But if I happen to stop that rotation above my head, what do you think would happen? Yes, gravity would pull it down and get me pretty wet. So, let's do the first experiment. I'm going to turn this camera over this way, and as you can see in this dirty old cellar, I'm got a wash tub here, and I'm going to fill a bucket full of water. And you can see I already tried it, so I have some water in there, and I'm going to pour it out. But I'm going to take this bucket, and I'm going to fill it almost halfway with water. And then I'm going to put the camera over here so you can watch me spin this, and we'll see if that water comes down on Grandpa's head. Hold on a second. Let me get this straight here so you can see it. Okay. I don't want to hit anything while I'm doing it. All right, here's the bucket, and I'm going to start spinning it. And I don't want to hit anything here. So, you see I'm spinning it, and the water's not coming out. That's because centrifugal force is forcing the water up against the bottom of the pail. Now, if I happen to stop over my head, you know that water and gravity would pull the water down and I'd get wet. Okay, that's that one. Now I have another one here to show you centrifugal force. I took a hanger. Let me just hang this cord up here so it doesn't get in the way here. Okay, I've got a hanger here. Get this out of the way. And what I did with the hanger is I made it into like a bow and arrow shape. And what I've got here is I'm going to take this penny, and it's very hard, but I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to balance the penny on the hanger head, right on the head here. So bear with me. Sometimes it takes me a long time to get this correct. All right, here we go. I'm going to balance the penny on the hanger. And then I'm going to spin the hanger like this in a circle. Oh. I hope it doesn't fly off my finger like that. I'm going to spin this hanger around like this, okay? And that penny's going to stay right on the end of the hanger because of centrifugal force. The minute I stop, that penny's going to fall off. All right, let's see. I think you can see it. It's sometimes very difficult to get the penny to balance on the tip of that hanger. There it goes. Okay, now I got the penny on there. Now watch as I spin it. See? The hard part is slowing it down so the penny stays. And there, I got it. There you go. And the penny didn't fall off because of centrifugal force. Okay, and gravity wanted to pull it down and couldn't because of the centrifugal force. Okay, Grandpa P signing out here. Roger.